It's 6:35 on a dark winter's morning. As I leave home, I'm introduced to Godspeed Wind and Shell-Shocked Frost, whose talents combine to cut across my face with a Sweeney Todd vengeance. The only way I can fight back is by entrapping those ruthless bastards behind the closed doors of my abdomen to a sacrificial altar of fire centered in the depths of my torso. That way, whatever goes in, never comes out. My name is Lord Byron Lee. I am a broker, and this is my tale. Behold the brave and bold, conceived in a capitalistic cove. Before I commence, I ask of all who listen to this, feast on my words, but eat hearty, for this is not for the weak stomachs. The cold morning draws a close to the night's playful innocence and pulls across its black winged curtain to reveal a bloodshot gathering of cirrus clouds. I travel over cattle, coveted in sheep's wool on a bus to New Mecca on the 133 from Brixton en route to the city. The bus's bright red visage burns through the rocky roads and decrepit pavements, past poverty-stricken infrastructure, discontinued monuments, and shattered glass embraced with spray paint of engraved forgotten names. The lumbered steel of the wheels burned against the gravel like a fiery chariot, trying at best to escape the daybreak and fulfill its numerical destiny written in bold letters on its front. My destination is Broadgate Circle in the charred heart of London's financial sitar, the global Henderson's investment building in the financial capital of Europe. I reach my destination and stand in awe. All of you listen on your feet. Welcome to Broadgate Circle. Welcome to my battlefield. Within this single building exists a titanic triumph of titans who manage over 61 billion sterling pounds and whose man-made horns draw scores of offshore continents' wealth silently from underneath their very flesh. A place where alien currency globally toys against each other, mercilessly battling it out for overnight world supremacy. Within the trunk of the Titan's fire you can sight a golden crust of the heads of conquered kings with open eyes who lay awake until they are sure of an afterlife. If you listen closely, you may hear. Will it be a merger or will it be an acquisition? I don't know, my lord. I pray not acquisition. And what of our shareholders? My lord, it is no longer in our hands. We must leave it to the Father. I suppose you're right, for only God has the answer. My name is Lord Byron Lee, and I am a broker. I stand in silence, making no eye contact, mind cemented to purpose, purpose cemented to mind. I have trouble breathing through my nose, so I breathe through my mouth, watching and waiting in the form of a falcon. Watching and waiting. Let me be the first to tell you, the greatest hunter on earth is no man. You see, to conquer the city, you must be of three parts: man, beast, and machine. After 7 breaths, I'm convinced and proceed into the mouth of monetary madness and wave my soul goodbye. The day begins, the time is now 8:30 a.m., and the Commander-in-Chief gives his morning speech. The first infantry charge towards the front lines. Charge! The first few hours of combat, I'm slightly wounded on the left side of my shoulder and back. It's only a graze and far from fatal. Like all good military campaigns, ours is spearheaded by propaganda. In the last 3 hours, I've already sent out 7 brochures and made 70 cold calls. Then all of a sudden, it happens. My first sight of potential prey. The battle lasts for 51 minutes from 8 minutes past midday to 1 minute to 1 o'clock, 12:08 to 12:59, the Albigenesian Crusade. Hello, is that Mark?
Yeah, it's me, Mark.
Hi Mark, it's Byron from STYX.
Oh, you're right, Byron,
Right.
you're right. Yeah.
Remember I mentioned that site was coming out tomorrow?
You
right,
did,
it's come
yeah.
through. First of all, it's looking better than we expected. Yes, it's within the M25,
Okay.
just south of Bromley in Kent.
Right.
Make no mistake, Mark, it's in an outstanding location. If we can get a good sized plot, we should definitely move on this one straight away. Okay?
Yeah.
The site has it all. Infrastructure, gas, water, sewage. In fact, the council have to build over 100,000 homes in less than 5 years within the area. Yes.
Right.
Right. What I need you to do, first off, is simply reserve yourself in, take the plot off the market. That's done very simply, as I mentioned before. Simply just £500 on either a credit or a debit card. What card have you got to hand?
I've got a Visa to hand at the moment, but
Right, that's fine. Read the card number off for me, we'll go from there.
4767.
I walk away victorious, but not without blood gushing from my arm. They say in the animal kingdom a worthy prey honors the mind of its hunter and makes peace of itself in the world long before destiny fulfills. Well, it's the opposite of the financial realm. The hardest to conquer always become the best client, but believe me when I say this, it does not happen without a fight or a monolithic proportional fight. A few hours later, the campaign draws to a close, and infantry begins to disperse. Weapons are returned, and monitors switch off. It's just past the hours of 6 o'clock, and there is peace throughout the office. I slowly place the handset down, loosen my armor, and gather my coat from the rack. The last remaining soldiers who survived give a sigh of relief. I reply by nodding in approval. Ah, yes. The war is over for today. However, tomorrow will be a new day, and I'm the last to leave the office door. Just as I scan my card to exit the office, I hear my extension ring. The time is 19 minutes past 7. This war lasts for 3 minutes, from 1919 to 1921, the Irish War of Independence. Hello?
Hello, Byron, about the 17,000 you took from me earlier. My wife,